Endless Monday is a visual novel about the struggles of following your passion and dreams instead of becoming a vegetable at some big company where you're just a cog in the system, no one remembering your face or name, just doing the same mindless task over and over without ever getting a pay rise, and that till the end of your life. Sounds fun, doesn't it? Sad thing, it's the reality for many people out there, but it's just the society we live in. Could we change it? Yeah, we could. Will we ever change it though? Hopefully. But that's still something written far away in the stars. You are Penny, sitting in her office on a Saturday night, instead of being out in the club like her supervisor and friend Miss Whiskey, who actually invites you to the club with her. The catch is, you only got 2 days left to finish your big important project that is your chance to impress the higher ups, to maybe get a chance at a nice pay rise. So what would you do in this situation? Would you throw away your responsibilities to party, or would you be a responsible worker not wanting to disappoint your bosses like a good little wagey slavey would do? It's up to you. And that's the point of the game. You sit at your desk and have a variety of things to do about your little dilemma. Are you gonna actually work on your project? Are you just gonna hang on your phone and play Lumberlast? A little minigame clicking idle game where you just chop down endless trees to just waste your time and try to prove that Lumberlast could chop down the whole Brazilian rainforest in under a week, which would be a total disaster for our world. Someone please stop Lumberlast, she's lumbering way too much. At least Penny isn't playing a gacha game though, so yay for that. But you can also get up from your desk and walk around the office, which looks like an office, I think. I never worked in one, but this is how I imagine an office to be. Really officey. Desks, computers, big windows, the sound of computers. Too bad it's empty since you're working on the weekend. Or are you really all alone? There's also a break room to take a break in, and a meeting room to have meetings in. And what's that? A mysterious hallway with a mysterious door? What could be behind it? I bet you want to know what's behind it, Then go buy the game. She even has friends, or more like people that resemble friends, kinda. One of them being Sky, who followed her dream and quit the job so she could concentrate on making her own air fryer cooking show online with, well, modest success. Please do not lie to her if you got the chance, please don't do that. Always make sure to stay on the right path of being honest to your friends, even if the truth may gonna hurt them. Also have to say, air fryers are not that great. I don't get the big deal about them. I can use my oven and get way better fries or nuggets, or anything with way more room to spare too. Tastes better too, at least in my taste buds, I guess. For deep fried stuff, they are more healthy, but I don't really eat any of that stuff to begin with. In the end, it comes down to its user and how they prefer their food, I guess. I would not recommend him personally, but Sky would tell you otherwise. And she's cute as heck, and I like cute girls, so I would buy 10 of them and subscribe to her channel and only donate and buy 5 memberships on her YouTube channel with different accounts, and I would do anything for her, even though I dislike air fryers. Then there's Hannah, who works in a different department but on the same floor as you, and let's just say she's not really a friend, but also kinda is. At least I think she is, or maybe my view of friendship is really warped. I hope it isn't. She kinda dislikes you a bit, maybe a bit more than just a bit, but I'm sure she does mean it. It's like when you say something you don't mean because you're afraid to say your true feelings. I'm sure of it. Or maybe she just hates you actually. Then there's also a little suck. Your little desk succulent plant. Questionable name, but you kinda know where the name is coming from, but he's also kinda cute. Just straight out of an old WarWare game on the Nintendo 64 with its googly eyes. I do think those kind of plants are really ugly though. Sorry, little suck. Aside from that, there's still some other characters that you can meet and talk to, but I won't tell you about them since they don't show up right from the start, and you know, there needs to be surprises too, right? I can't just spoil everything. So that's basically the game. You talk with people on your phone and walk around the office trying to find inspiration for your project and draw it, and hope you can finish it all, and along the way you will also experience some otherworldly things. You shouldn't drink coffee that has been around for a while in real life if you don't hate your life, but in the game you should. Or maybe especially when you hate your life you should drink old stale coffee. I personally prefer tea, or a nice cold Pepsi that has been stored in the fridge for exactly 2 hours, because then it's the best enjoyable time to drink it, otherwise it's too cold or too not cold. It's a bit on the shorter side. It took me around 4 to 5 hours to see pretty much everything the game has to offer, but I was entertained for the whole time. The story is cute and funny and makes you think, just like the characters. They are cute and funny too. There's things you can find that will make you also think, wow, I did not expect that. And thanks to multiple endings, there's also a replay value. But I would just recommend you to make any saves before some decisions so you can just return to see what would have happened if you picked that or this option. Experienced visual novel players know that you should have many saves at all times already though, but not everyone plays them. What happens if you don't finish your project? What happens if you go partying instead of working? What happens when you fight with your furry friend? It's up to you to find out. The game is just full of charm and funny characters who may be a bit quirky, but not over the top quirky. They don't get annoying, and I would get a nice win with pretty much every single character, if they wanted to get one, non-alcoholic though. And I would also like to subscribe to this guy's air fryer cooking show, despite me not being the biggest fan of air fryers, but I already said that. I also think it will hit a nerve in a good way with people who always wanted to pursue their hobbies and turn them into a job, instead of just having it as a hobby. It makes you think about your own life a bit, about your passion, your dreams, those kind of things. But it's not preachy at all about it. I hope one day you will be able to find your dream job and have fun with work, if that's possible. And if you want more from the characters, go follow the artist and creator of the game on Twitter under @HCNone, like HCNONE. I'm gonna show it on the screen anyways, but I've been following them for a while and it's worth it. They post tons of cute art and they're really talented. You can also check endlessmonday.com for those zines about Endless Monday with lots of added backstory, etc. about the characters and everything, if you can't get enough of them. There's a lot of deep lore in these characters. So if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like or maybe a subscription and have yourself a good one. Just don't make the same mistake that I did of playing this game at 12 AM in front of only the light of my monitor and really questioning what the frick I'm doing with my life or what my dream in life really is. I don't even really know if I ever had a dream or goal in my life, but it's getting a bit too depressing.